Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Thursday, November 17th, 2022. Before I jump into the charts, please want to encourage you to click like if you would each and every time you watch the daily Apple report. We also put out the daily Tesla report every day. Click like on both. Subscribing to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel will provide you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded. Every day we're doing the daily Apple and daily Tesla report. And subscribe, and please share the videos if you would with friends and colleagues. Let's jump into the charts. Just want to mention that we'll start here. That on Tuesday, we almost came within a hair of testing the descending two-thirds speed line that is trend defining over the midterm time horizon. In other words, able to contain buying through the rest of the year. And from here, we can fall off from 153.48. We can fall off back down to 124.35. Now, there would be a series of sell signals on the way down, which I'll highlight in a moment. But if you're looking for the big picture, when you push into the low 150s, you could consider buying 125 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least several months. I don't think it'll take 3 months to get down here. I think we could potentially reach it by the end of the year, which I'll talk about in a moment. So that is really what that's the big idea right now with regard to the dynamic through the rest of the year. Oh, by the way, also on YouTube today, we posted an individual stock pick for free on YouTube in NVIDIA, NVDA. And that's the stock that is testing significant overhead resistance right now, as is the NASDAQ 100 and Triple Q. So, Apple is part of that, part of the NASDAQ 100. You may have a look at the NVIDIA video that we put out. And you might consider, you should know also that we do 2 of those stock picks, like the NVIDIA stock pick, every week. We've been doing it for 2 years, over 200 videos now on individual stock picks. Also included in that premium package. That's actually part of the Wicked Stocks subscription, our premium package on wickedstocks.com. Included in that are two individual stock picks a week, a daily Triple Q report, daily SPY report, weekly NASDAQ 100, weekly S&P 500, and a weekly U.S. Treasury ETF, the TLT. You get all of that for $47 a month. We have a 5-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it after 3 or 4 or 5 days, just email us. We'll refund you in full, and you can cancel at any time. So check us out, if you would, on wickedstocks.com. So let's talk downside here today, given the fact that we came off this meaningful support. We've got a 3/8 downside Fibonacci over the last few weeks from this early November low at 146.25. I have these minor points all carefully chosen on the way down. 146.25 can contain session weakness, and we're a decent distance away from it. But just know that after having tested 153.48, this market is inclined, I think, by the end of next week or sooner, to fall into the low 140s. So if we happen to, I don't see that kind of volatility today. So I will say that breaking 146.25, expect 145 even, and closing below 146.25, expect the 141.92 to 142.67 area right here in the support resistance. And also shown here on the chart, that is a combination former short-term channel top and high of the move low from a few weeks ago that can absorb selling on a 2 to 3 day basis. We can get a nice bounce here, at least back to 146.25, and possibly more, possibly on a weekly basis. We could fill this wedge up for the next week or two. But it would be a settlement below 141.92 that would probably yield that 124 handle long-term support right here within 2 to 3 weeks, perhaps by the end of December. Within 3 to 5 weeks of closing below 141.92, this 124.35 long-term support in reach and able to contain selling not only through the first quarter, but possibly well into 23. I can show you a weekly chart that shows the same 124.37. Also, you have a rising 2/3 speed line projected off that March 2020 COVID low. This range here coming together by February, I think they intersect, able to absorb selling well into next year. And so So this is bottom picking territory on a longer term basis. And once again, it's considered a 2 to 3 week objective if we close today below 141.92. And it's really considered kind of a 2 to 3 month target or sooner, holding below 143.48. So let's talk once again about 153.48. It really is the range. We are heavy below 153.48. And we really don't turn bullish until we close. Where are you? There you are. Above 157.51. So the scenario that I would outline, I don't expect to see 157.51 today. We may test 153.48. All these minor points, once again, are carefully chosen. 147.29 is nothing more than Wednesday's low. And so if we happen to test 153.48, geez, 153.48. If we happen to test it today, once again, able to contain buying not only for the week, but even through December. If we close above 153.48, expect 157.51 tomorrow. And this is the point. Now, we do have a buy signal of sorts above 153.48. Just know that. But it's not unless we close above 157.51 that I think you have a clear path then for the upper 170s within 3 to 5 weeks. So if we close above 157.51, rather than looking for 125 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least several months, if we close above 157.51, you're looking for 180 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least 2 or 3 months. I don't think it'll take that long, but this area would become, I'm going to say, a 3 to 5 week target. The 179.69 channel top, able to contain buying on a monthly, possibly quarterly basis. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for Thursday's Daily Apple Report. I'll be back tomorrow with Fridays, and you have a great evening.